Now, look, let's turn to the royals because Harry and Meghan have slammed Mark Zuckerberg for, quote, contributing to a global mental health crisis after Meta scrapped fact-checking and restrictions on free speech. Now, obviously, this is the Donald Trump effect in full swing at Kinsey, but what has upset these non-royals so much about the decision?
What's upset the non-royals so much about the situation is, I'll give you one of the lines from the release they sent out. They said it was undoubtedly a response to political wins, which is clearly a reference to the upcoming president, Donald Trump, who Harry and Meghan have a very bitter history with. Prince Harry has said in the past that Donald Trump has blood on his hands when it comes to climate change. Meghan's called him a misogynist. I mean, they have a really bad history with Trump also threatening to deport Prince Harry if he's not in the States legally. I also think it's funny. I don't know if you were aware of this, but there was a story in Page Six a few weeks ago when Meghan relaunched her Instagram account that Meghan was working personally with Meta to try to navigate bullying online. And this proves to me that that relationship doesn't exist. And I feel like that relationship doesn't exist, and she is potentially resentful about that. And that's why they're so upset about this.
Yeah, it seems like a big sham. I think you're absolutely spot on. Now, speaking of those two, Meghan and Harry have taken offence to being called disaster tourists after photos surfaced of them distributing food and supplies to California fire victims. Kinsey, who made these comments?
Justine Bateman is an actress, Family Ties. You might be familiar with her very handsome brother, Jason Bateman, who's also a movie star. She lives in the area, though. She complained, saying that they were tourists that were just coming. Think about how paranoid Prince Harry is about security. And they drove almost 200 miles to walk along our ashes. I mean, it's vulgar. It's vile. I completely agree with Justine Bateman. And I don't care if Harry and Meghan are offended. I'm offended that you're using our devastation for a photo opportunity. She was also pictured today at another charity. You can't tell me this woman is capable of disappearing for months, if not years at a time, without having a photo taken of herself. And we see her back to back within the span of a week. She is putting herself in the position to have her photo taken because this is a desperate attempt at a rebrand because Mama's got a new Netflix show coming out. And that's all that this is.
Absolutely. It's all publicity for the new Netflix show. It's the look at me, I'm an angel, I'm so nice. Here, take my photo, take a photo of me hugging people. Many of us can see right through that nonsense. Kinsey Schofield, nice to chat. Thanks very much for joining me on the show this evening.